does food heal the body? Does medicine heal the body? Does supplements heal the body? Do probiotics heal the body? Do bacteria heal the body? Well, here's a bit of information for you that will maybe just make you think twice, I guess. The body heals itself. Okay, if it's given the right conditions, it is able to heal itself. And just like when you get a cut on your arm, what happens? Okay, the body starts to repair. It sends a whole lot of blood to the affected area, and it starts its repair process. So it stitches itself up together, right? It stitches itself. And you don't really put like a mango on that piece of cut, do you? You don't put bananas, you don't put anything really on that piece of, opened wound. You don't put anything on there. You don't put probiotics, you don't put bacteria, you don't put animal products. You just let it do its job, okay? And it heals itself. It's the same thing that happens in the gut, okay? Cut gut, just remember that. When you are healing your gut, you want to give it the right conditions, okay? Obviously, you want to eat the foods that are going to be nourishing your body. You can't just not eat. Well, you can actually not eat. That's when you get into the water fasting and fast, but that's a whole different topic. But if you want to nourish your body and give it the right conditions to heal itself, then you want to be eating lots of fruit and veg to get you there, okay? Fruit and veg. Why? Soluble fiber, okay? And the word fiber is pretty important too. But when the food or the fruit goes through your digestive tract, it's very easy to digest, okay? It soothes your colon, it soothes your intestines. And that's what it does to heal itself, okay? So the intestinal lining, the walls of your colon are actually healing physically. Your body's replacing the cells with new ones so that it can repair the job, okay? There's nothing else that can actually do that. Your body does it by itself. So whether you put some kind of bacteria in there, whether you put some kind of medicine in there, whether you put some kind of supplement in there, it's not going to have any kind of effect. It may slow it down, in fact. It may slow the healing down because your body has to actually focus on getting rid of whatever unnatural thing that you've put inside it and work on that instead of working on itself. So when you put things like mangoes or fruit inside the body, it's able to do its job while being nourished. And that's why fruit is so awesome, or fruit and vegetables and juicing and things like that. That's why it's so awesome, because when that happens, you can get nourished and your body can heal itself. And so once it's finishing healing, then you come out the other side in a new you. You become better. You become a different person. And that's essentially what I'm trying to say here, is that the food does not heal, medicines do not heal, supplements do not heal, probiotics do not heal, bacteria doesn't heal, our body heals itself. And that is the main thing. So, the cut, just remember the cut and the gut. Everything in here happens the same as on the outside. We just don't see it. And that's why we don't realize what is actually going on inside of our bodies. If we realize the amount of damage that we have, put ourselves through, the foods that we've eaten in the past, the cheese, the dairy, the eggs, the milk, all those foods are creating a really, really harsh environment inside, a toxic environment inside of our bodies. And there's no wonder people get sick from those foods, because they're not designed for us. Animal products are not designed for us. Okay, we don't. There's a really big link towards food we eat and dis-ease of the body. And if we eat the right foods, we can put the body into ease. It doesn't have to be in dis-ease. So think about that, obviously. The body heals itself. Just keep telling yourself that the body heals itself, because it can. It does and it can. But if you give it the right conditions, it's able to do that a lot faster. So when you get a flare-up, your body is actually trying to remove toxicity. But what we do is we suppress that with medication. We stop doing that. we stop the body from actually repairing itself. And that's why we always continuously stay sick, because we also retoxify our bodies with food. And so we retoxify our bodies with medication, and we retoxify our bodies with food. So when we drop the medication, when we clean up our diets, our body's able to thrive, and it's able to repair every single cell. And that's why I stick to eating those foods, because I want to be the healthiest person I can be. I want each and every nook and cranny of my body's cells to heal. And that's what happens when you clean up your diet, when you start juicing, when you start eating live foods, not dead ones. And there's really nothing wrong with having a healthy diet. When we're kids, we're told to always eat our veggies, our fruit and veg, and suddenly when we grow up, we're told to eat less of those foods. How does that make sense? And another thing that I'd like to just point out is that when you're sick, regardless of if you have an IBD or not, when you're sick, when you have diarrhea, what do you look for? What do you look to go towards? You go towards like porridge, or you go towards fruit, you go towards bananas to heal the body, to soothe the gut. You don't go to a steakhouse and chop up a steak and eat it, do you? You don't, because that's not how the body works, and your intuition knows that a dead piece of animal flesh is not going to make you feel better, so why would you continue to eat those foods? That's all for that. So just remember, cut, gut, and the body is self-healing. So I hope you enjoyed that video. Just going to keep bouncing out these videos and make you guys aware of what the body actually does. And thanks for following me. Thanks for giving my videos a thumbs up too, because it means a lot. And I'm just trying to be an example, trying to help as many people as I can. And if you eat the right foods, you'll be in the same situation as me. You definitely have a really good life after colitis, and no meds. That's huge, really important to know that. So self-healing body, okay, that's what we need. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.